Good Saturday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich, and this is your outlook for the weekend, February 21st and 22nd, 2015. We have a winter storm that's going to be affecting us on Saturday. Sunday, it should be moving away. We're going to start off here with Saturday. Of course, this video is being done in the morning because we had some technical difficulties last night, so this is actually getting more current information. I really do like our final call map this morning. I really think it's going to be spot on based on everything we're looking at so far, both observationally and on the model guidance in the short range. But here is a look at this system here. Not a very big system, but it's going to be big enough to give us some significant snow across parts of the area. And then here's a look at tonight. We're going to go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Started off with the current timestamp here, and this pretty much matches up the current radar. This is 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually doing the video here at about 9:15 in the morning, so very close to what current radar looks like. And this green here out in front of it is actually snow. I don't know why it's showing here as green. It must be an algorithm issue, but going a little bit further here, we're going to have the snow moving in here. This is a look at about noon here. Just going to come in like a wall of snow here. Again, this is not rain. This is snow. And then going a little bit further here, we have the look at mid-afternoon here. Now, you'll notice one thing that his models are doing here. Cutting off this area up here starts off as snow here, but then it backs off, and you get a lull up in here there, and we expected that. A lot of people are like, well, why are you cutting off Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Lycoming County out of the heavier amounts? And that's because the models were keying in on our 4 to 7 inch range being the heaviest right down here, and we still have 3 to 5 inches up in this area here, so we're still going to get snow, but it's just the heaviest is going to be further to your southeast. And then we cut it off down here by Philadelphia also, because you're going to have some mixing issues that are going to be pressing in from the southwest or southeast to northwest as we head into this evening. So it'll limit some accumulation down there as well. But you go down a little bit further here. Here's look at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You can see our jackpot areas are still going good here. And then going a little bit further here, you are going to get some sporadic snow up here in northeast PA. You're going to get your snow, but it's not going to be as intense. And then you look at here's 9 p.m. here. The NAM, this is the latest word of the NAM here. The NAM's now trying to get this changeover in Philadelphia going here between 8 and 10 p.m. from southeast to northwest. Once I think that transition period to sleet, freezing rain is going to be is not going to be too significant of a time as far as getting that those freezing temperatures. It should go over to rain within about an hour or so. It shouldn't take too long. So we're not expecting significant icing. And then we're going to get that push to the northwest here of rain here. Let me get off the image here. You get a push of rain here before it ends. That gets up almost to the Lehigh Valley. Here's your 32-degree line here. Okay, you can see anything north of this is obviously still below freezing, so anything that's falling will be either sleet, freezing rain, or snow, but you see the precipitation's quickly ending. This is going to be the very tail end, and now we're looking at midnight at this point, so it doesn't have too much more to go after this point, and then it's going to be pretty much ending. Rain's going to be continuing for our southeastern areas with this front, but everywhere else is going to shut off. So I don't expect, if you do get a change over here in our central areas here, across this area right here where I'm moving the mouse back and forth, this area will be brief at the very end. So most of this is snow, and that's why we have our jackpot areas going right through this area. So go over the high-resolution rapid refresh model. This is another look at a short-range guidance piece of guidance we're looking at, and this is also showing the same wall moving in around noon for our far eastern areas, maybe a little bit earlier, further west, and then we go keep going here. You can see it again. There's a lull up here in this area here, but not down here. Still going strong. So all the models are keying in on that, on our idea of having the heaviest to the right across this area right here. And that's really continuing this morning as far as the model trends we're looking at and current observations. The only thing the high-resolution rapid refresh is doing, you can see it's bringing this warm surge of air here. But this is look at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock on the NAM, it already has it all the way up here. Okay, and this high-resolution rapid refresh has it down here. That's a pretty significant difference here, because that means it will delay the changeover in the Philadelphia area if this were the case. So that if there's one area on our final call map that may overperform, I think it's going to be right in here. Because this is the close to the battle zone here. It's just going to be when that surge of warm air comes in, and we really don't know that yet. It finally gets it in here at 10 o'clock as it surges northward. You also have a surge here out in south central PA of warm air, but the precipitation is ending here. So again, most of this is going to be snow, but you're going to get some spotty stuff at the end here. Once the precipitation lightens up, you would get you get some changeover to some brief sleet and then maybe some rain, but very little. We're not talking about a lot of rain here because you really don't have too much left at this point. The only area that you could get more rain here will probably be down here in this area once a changeover occurs, because you're still in close proximity to that low pressure. Everywhere else it's shutting off here. Okay, so let's move ahead here, see what we're looking at for the rest of the week. Going up to the rest of Sunday, it's going to actually become partly cloudy during the day. Might have an early morning shower snow shower, or whatever you want to call it. That would be very early in the morning, but that would be it, and it's out of here. I think Sunday is actually a partly cloudy day. And then we get into Monday, we're dry. Tuesday, we're dry. Next system we're going to be looking at is going to be passing to our north here, and this is all early on Wednesday. Now, this particular model is not too impressed with it. Earlier, there was some speculation there'd be a low coming up the coast here, giving some snow here on Wednesday. I don't think that's the case. And that's because this northern stream is too fast, and some models are getting snow showers all the way down to here, north of this line here, particularly the GFS, just some light snow showers from this northern stream system, and that's it. But this one is heading out to sea like this, so we're not going to get anything in the middle of the week. So we're going to get a little bit of a break. It looks like no model has anything for that period. And then we go a little bit further here. Here's a look at Thursday, another one trailing it. It's also going to go out to sea to our southeast. Next system we're going to be looking at, they're going to be staying cold this week again coming up. Next system we'll be looking at is going to be on the weekend. It's going to be looking at Sunday, basically maybe Saturday night, Sunday time frame. And we're going to have another storm that's going to come up here. It's going to bring us some wintry potential. Now, there's some differences of opinion on this one, too. Could be a snow mixed bag type thing here. Canadian has a little bit further out here like this, so that gives us a snow event in the interior. This has the potential to be a bigger storm. It is a southern stream system. But we don't know. It's going to be very difficult with precipitation type now. This is actually Sunday, March 1st we're looking at here. So because it's March 1st, you're starting to get into issues with the sun angle and things like that. It's going to be a more difficult forecast. So to expect all snow from a storm here, you really have to get a storm taking the perfect path and getting really ramped up along the eastern seaboard in order for that to turn into a big storm. It does have potential. But it's a week out, so we're not going to sit here and say, okay, it's going to do this, this, and this, and it's going to be this time. Just know we're looking at a storm signal right now. This is the next big storm signal we're looking at, and that would be next weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich, and that is your outlook for the weekend, February 21st and 22nd, 2015. Have a great Saturday.